Hi everyone, welcome back to Azure Every Day. My name is Brad Gall here with Pragmatic Works, and today we're going to talk about some added features you get by running SQL Server on a VM within Azure. Whenever we set up Azure SQL VMs, one of the properties we can take advantage of is installing something called the Azure IaaS SQL Server Agent Extension. So it's a really long name for just a little process that runs on the Azure VM that gives us some capabilities to manage our SQL instance within the Azure Blade. So two of those features that you get that I want to talk to you about today are Azure SQL Backups and also Azure Automated Patching. So if we install this extension on our VMs within Azure, we can actually, within the Azure portal blade of that VM, set up and configure backups for all the databases that appear within the default instance of SQL on that VM. So it's a really cool feature that we can kind of pseudo set and forget. You have to be careful with that with backups with Azure, with SQL obviously. But basically we set up a few configuration options for how long we want the backups to be kept, what Azure Blob storage account we want to store those to, and make sure that we have full recovery on all of our Azure, or all the databases on that instance, and it all will automatically back up our databases for us. So it's very similar to what we get for backups within Azure SQL DB. We're doing this on our VMs though, so we still have some more control of the machine itself. But we get automated backups. Really cool feature they should definitely look into taking advantage of. The other is SQL Automated Patching. So what Microsoft provides for us is automated patching of the SQL instance on our VMs within Azure. So another one of those kind of data tasks, those chores that we have to do as a DBA, make sure we patch everything. Maybe we have a monthly patching schedule on the weekends. With this extension added to our SQL servers, what we can do is say that automated patching is allowed between Sundays between 8 and 10, something like that. So if you have a server that doesn't have 24/7 high availability, and we want to be able to just have it automatically patch, so some of those smaller boxes we have that are for just business, non-business critical, that are just 9 to 5 type applications, we could set up automated patching, and Microsoft is going to patch those servers for us to make sure that we have the latest and greatest SQL Server versions and security patches, all that stuff put on them for us. Again, all of this is all built in to the Azure SQL VM portal. It's just a few steps to configure them, and then a lot of automation happens for us, which then saves you a lot of time and gives you more time to do some more cool things, like see what else we can do with our data. So if you'd like to talk to us about more about how to set up these tools, what other tools and functions and features are available within Azure and your data platforms, we'd love to talk to you about that. Go ahead and click on a link below and we can set that up, and we look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks.